Move on. Lots of confluence putting the pieces together. Speaking of putting the pieces together, let's talk about the turtle pattern. This is a pattern. When you see this layout, this is like a J-hook. Again, advanced level. I don't say only, but you need to have been around the markets for a while. But if you see this, this is it. Print one of these out, stick it on your wall somewhere, and be careful of doing things like, if you have to say, is that a turtle? And then it's not. It should be very obvious. I've mentioned this phrase before, where I say, if you're looking up at the clouds, sometimes it's just a cloud. Like, I see, is that a Bart Simpson in the clouds? Is that baby Jesus in the cloud? Sometimes it's just a cloud. Okay, is that a turtle? It might just be bars. It might just be bars. Okay, if it's absolutely, you won't have to ask. Right? It needs to be very specific. It's got a lot of things to it. I'm gonna say a lot, but it's got very specific things to it. First, it needs 2 feet on the turtle over here, which is kind of like a little trap. But you're gonna see 2 little feet on a turtle. He's got 2 feet, and he might even have his little tail over here. Okay, and then he's got a big shell, and he's got some neat little crosses on his back. You know, some cool little stuff back there. Well, I'll get into my whole thing. God put the entire lunar cycle on the back of a turtle. Y'all know about that? And the 13 pieces and all that. Anyway, you should check that out. All right, so then he's got his head, his neck. He's got a turtle neck. Okay, he's got his little head, kind of reminding me of the little doggy hot head scenario. This guy's oftentimes got an even bigger head than that. There's his nice little head right there. He's like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm the turtle. Where are my front legs? Oh, I pulled my front legs into my shell. Don't worry about it. And I'm looking for a setup entry in here. Oftentimes a headshot, a double dot in this area. This is where I'm looking for my entries, is over here on the head. Don't be tempted into going, oh, I see a turtle shell. Let me take the neck. Be careful of that, because sometimes these can just keep on going and going and going. And when it's not a turtle setup and it just goes like this, sometimes it's just a curve and we're going down. So be careful of that. Make sure we got this nice little setup here where you kind of got the twofer, and then I'm entering in right here for the long side on the turtle. Let's see, the turtle feet. The area where new sellers may get trapped in short positions. Yes, that's the trap back there on the left. As price rises from the turtle shell, trapping new buyers and new sellers, causing confusion as price whipsaws up and down as the shell pattern unfolds. And again, people are generally trying to go, oh, it looks like it's an up move. Oh, we're up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, let me flip my position. It's a lot of trapping going on. And then I want to see an enigma or a headshot or a big move up and out of there. Okay. As the shell pattern unfolds, more short-term sellers entering the market likely place their stops just above the shell right here, which is what causes the mayhem to begin with. And then when the ignition bar hits there, or somebody hits the spark and lights that sucker, it explodes to the upside. This price slowly grinds toward the turtle feet location. New buyers may enter, and the sellers near the turtle feet likely close their positions at a loss, adding to the buying pressure. Sellers that hold their position, hoping for a continuation down, begin to feel the squeeze as the turtle neck is the first swift movement in price we need to wait for to confirm the pattern. Once you see the neck, that's the key that we've got it. Here's a live example there. Even better when it's got a nice surrounding of a green shark, making it look nice and green turtley. He's got his 2 little legs back here. He's got his neck there, and of course the super launch up and out of there. Didn't really have an entry there. You'd have to, this is one of those scenarios where you might want to take that piercer that I was talking about. When you're looking for the play, and we've broken out the back of that, the only play here on this chart, now maybe I didn't have crosses turned on, maybe this is an example image that got taken here, but there's no other entry there. This is where the piercer might come into play. You're like, oh, I'm going to take this, I want to get this entry in on this turtle, and my worst case scenario, I'm taking the entry and my stop's right there anyhow. But if this is a turtle, I've got a big play on my hands. Since the turtle is tricky, a price structure pattern, you may want to be on the lookout for other signs of confluence at various stages of the pattern. One of these: Master Alpha Omega, AlgoBox, Enigma, and of course we even talked about a minute ago, even a piercer might be on the list there, but you want to look for a combination of one of these, especially, well, not even especially, you want it in the head area, in the head or just behind the head. Make sense? Head takes out the shorts and vavoom. Traps are very powerful things. If you find traps, if you can get really good at finding traps, you can get some really good plays, and AlgoBox is going to give you some nice entry signals on those. But if you start with identifying the trap where you're like, oh, that got somebody. Oh, somebody's stuck right there. Oof, that got some people. They were definitely looking short on that. Look at how strong that down move is. I might have even gotten excited about taking that down move right there. Look at that. Boom, boom. You're like, oh, it's going to go. Oh, leg of hope. The LOH. Oh, here it goes. Okay, it's coming down. Going down. Trapped sellers. Oh, my. Oh. Nope. Up and out of there. All right, let's play the turtle. Don't get stuck in the trap.
The turtle strategy is based on a price structure trap pattern. Once the pattern forms, it can lead to a swift and extended move. Patience is key when stalking trades while this pattern unfolds. The turtle feet is where new sellers often get trapped. As price rises, the turtle shell traps both buyers and sellers, causing confusion. Sellers place their stop losses above the shell area, adding pressure as price moves. As price comes back close to the turtle feet, new buyers may enter. Sellers near this area close their positions at a loss, adding buying pressure. The turtleneck marks the first swift movement, confirming the pattern. Look for additional confluence, using tools like Flowmaster Alpha Omega, AlgoBox, and more. These can help validate the turtle pattern and guide your entries. Thanks for watching.
All right, and then there's a lot of details and more examples here on the longer video. You guys can go check that one out on your own.